That one yesterday, Julie.
What?
That game yesterday.
For us or you?
Not for us.
Oh, yeah. Was it like 40-something or 50?
Our game?
Yeah.
Our game was
That
terrible.
was my mom.
Yeah, we did really good.
Wait, did you just say we did really good? Okay. I knew it was good.
So you're good at that stuff, huh?
It's good with sarcasm.
Yeah.
Sure, I did my calculator. I mean, you could be worse.
I'm putting the sweat half, doing half again.
Yeah.
Like, one, time.
You don't have to
do half times 20.
Oh, I know, that's what-
Four.
You just do 5 times the radius times the slant height for lateral area.
You can't
And
try
then how
to,
do
I
you
can
find
use
the
it.
area?
No, don't. No, I'm talking about it here.
Sorry.
The pyramid is 2 base times slant height.
It was,
That's for lateral area. It's 2.
I'm bad at it.
That's the slant height. This is your base. And you multiply by 2.
I was trying to surface area, I was trying to find the area to try and figure out what I wanted for mine.
To kind of do this.
I was doing that, like,
Okay.
I was just finding the triangle.
Yeah, All right, so how do we find lateral area of a cone? No, that's how you start it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You, times 4 times 5 times 5,
Yep, so pi
which is,
r L 4 times 5 times pi. So that gives us 20 pi for our lateral area. From there, what do we need to do?
You have to figure out B.
Yep. How do we find big B?
Oh, you gotta do 5 times radius squared.
Okay. So what did you get for that?
I have 2 points.
So 16 pi, 25 plus 16 pi equals 36 pi, which equals 113 yards squared. How many people got that?
I have 113.1.
Last time I'm always comes up, I got some
The what?
I forgot some extra comments.
Is that area?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Will you count it correct if we have like 36 pi on the quiz? Or you my
I mean,
calculator doesn't do pi.
I'll probably say round your answer to the nearest tenth or something, which would then tell you don't leave it as pi.
Okay, so you do 3 times 3.
I think in the directions for the quiz I have round to the nearest tenth.
Okay.
All right, so in closure, how do we find lateral area and surface area of a pyramid? What's our formula for lateral area of a pyramid? Yes, Julie. Slant height?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. How do we find surface area then? Melanie? Okay, how do we find big B of a pyramid? Yep, and if it's a square pyramid, what's that? Oh, like that's what it. So surface area equals lateral area plus big B, or big B equal, or yeah, where lateral area equals 2B times the slant height, and big B equals the area of the base. How do we find the lateral area and surface area of a cone? Yeah,
Lateral area, you times pi times radius times slant height.
okay, and how do we find big B?
You times 5 times radius squared. And then
So lateral area plus big B, or lateral area equals pi times the radius times the slant height, and big B equals pi r squared. Good with that? today, we're gonna talk about the volume of pyramids and cones. Some of the things that we'll be able to answer by the end of class is what is the formula for volume of a pyramid? How is that related to volume of a prism? And what is the formula for volume of a cone? And how is that related to volume of a cylinder? Alright, so volume of a pyramid. If you look at this, the contents you need to fill a prism with base area B will fill exactly 3 pyramids with the same base area and height as a prism. So if we fill these pyramids with water and pour them into the prism, they would fill it perfectly, right? So it takes 3 pyramids to fill 1 prism, right? So knowing what the volume formula is for a prism, what do you think the volume formula is going to be for a pyramid?
The prism's volume formula and divided by 1/3.
Okay, yeah, or 1/3 times it.
Yeah. I divided them because same as
So the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the product of the base area, B, and the height, H. So volume equals 1/3 big B times H for a pyramid.
You don't first know number, right? Because it's on,
You don't have to, if you feel fine with that. Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, at least on the front sheet.
All right, so looking at this pyramid right here, how would we find big B? Assume, yeah, length times width. If we knew that it was a square, we could do S squared. So it takes 3 pyramids with the same base area and height to fill a prism. All right, so how would we find the volume of this pyramid right here? Yeah, right? So we would find big B first by doing 10 squared, all right? So it would equal 100 feet squared, as Ryan said, and
So for volume, you use the height, not the lateral effect?
oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. For surface area, we use the slant height, all right, which is the height of our triangle, which is the height of the lateral face. For volume though, we use the height that comes directly down from our point straight down to the base and forms a right angle. So it's different. The two heights are different. Don't get them confused. We need the height of the figure for volume. We need the slant height or the height of the lateral face for surface area. Everybody see the difference there? All right. Because on your quiz, there will be a problem that has both of those heights in it. So you'll see the slant height and you'll see the height of the figure, and you'll have to determine which one's which. So then what Ryan said is multiply the 100 feet squared times 9. That's supposed to be multiplied, not plus there. So we take 100 times 9, all right, and then we multiply that answer by 1/3, or we could divide it by 3. So our volume equals 300 feet cubed. Yeah, right.
You only cube it into prism, right?
No, you only cube it if it's volume. Volume is always cubic units. Area is always square units. All right, because volume is a length, a width, and a height. 3 dimensions. Alright, so work with a partner here on this problem. Find the volume of a square pyramid with base edge length 30 inches and a height of 64 inches. Round to the nearest cubic inch. Alright, so it has a base edge length of 30 inches and the height is 64 inches. And it's a square pyramid.
Wait, so the volume would be square height?
Volume's cubed.
What is
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
'cause it's a length width and a height.
The height is 64, not 60.
Yeah, 64.
Never mind then.
So I did 30 square.
Hey, Jamie got the same thing as
Now,
you.
it's
Exactly.
900 times.
Because I did 30 square. Oh, you get 19,000? I got 29.
Alright, so your big B equals 900 inches squared. Should have done 30 times 30. So 19,200.
You got 29
19,200.
Oh, yeah, we got 19,000, yeah.
Okay.
We don't watch that, do you?
Alright, so we take that 900 and we substitute it back into our volume formula and we multiply it by the height of 64. And then we multiply that number by a third and you should have been getting 19,200 inches cubed. Alright. So now we're going to talk about the volume of a cone, and it's the same principles that we just talked about. You have to fill up 3 cones to fill 1 cylinder, assuming that they have the same base area and height. All right, so the volume then, or the formula for volume of a cone is 1/3 big B times H, same as what it is for a pyramid. All right, so when we're finding big B and cone, what formula are we going to use? Yeah,
A cone's volume instead of a.
no, how are we going to find big B though? Yes. Yep, pi r squared, because our base is a circle. So just know that big B equals pi r squared when finding volume of a cone. So I'll give you a chance to work on this one. Find the volume of this cone.